President Trump is soon expected to sign a bill that lawmakers in Washington sent him today to stop California's ban of the sale of new gas-powered cars. That ban was supposed to take effect in 10 years.
And Governor Gavin Newsom and the Attorney General Bonta say they're preparing to sue. KCRA 3 Capitol correspondent Ashley Zavala explains what's going on.
We're here, firm in our resolve at this moment.
On the roof of a state building overlooking the Sacramento skyline, California leaders announced their latest lawsuit they say is in the name of clean air.
I'll be seeing the Trump administration in court.
Attorney General Bonta and Governor Gavin Newsom held the news conference right after the U.S. Senate voted to stop California's ban on the sale of new gas-powered cars by 2035.
They decided to change the rules that have been established in the United States Senate, protocols that have been well established for centuries, in order to attack California, in order to pollute more.
State leaders argue the Clean Air Act has allowed California for decades to set its own vehicle emission standards, and Congress is illegally trampling on that.
Our lawsuit will be about ensuring California can enforce its state laws.
But California voters never voted for the state's ban on the sale of new gas-powered cars. Neither did California's legislature. The move was done by Governor Gavin Newsom's administration in 2020 when he signed an executive order and allowed the unelected California Air Resources Board to set the rule. He has said it's their right, but I asked if that process played a role in the federal government's action.
Could there have been maybe more buy-in and maybe not be in the situation had the process been different?
Well, we had buy-in from people all across the United States. We had buy-in from large states, big states. We had buy-in from the public. You saw the buying opportunities. We maintained a flexible framework. We were engaged in good faith conversation on that flexibility. We're not ideological about this. But you need to send signals so you can create the conditions where companies like Tesla are born.
I actually like EVs. I drive an EV myself, but Californians should be able to drive the car of their choice. That choice shouldn't be made for them.
Republican California Congressman Kevin Kiley wrote the resolution that's now on the president's desk. He notes the overwhelming majority of California drivers have gas-powered cars.
This ban, which is completely unworkable, which takes away basic rights of Californians, is the last thing that our state needs. And so thankfully, we've had a bipartisan effort here to restore some common sense.
Again, this issue is in the hands of Donald Trump, and the Attorney General has said once he signs the legislation, then California will file its lawsuit. Where exactly that lawsuit will be filed is to be seen. He says stay tuned. Reporting in Sacramento, Ashley Zavala, KCRA 3 News.
As for the governor, he said that he will continue pushing for zero-emissions vehicles, but was not specific on how exactly he would do that outside of the lawsuit.